Hello everybody. Not sponsored. I just feel like having it in the video. But I figured I would make a kind of short little video talking about the artist's way. Because if there's anything that's been proven nowadays in the day and age of social media is that the true pathway to success is documentation. You need living proof? Look at Doji. And sort of speaking of Doji, actually, I found this book. I'm not going to sit up here and say, that I found it because I love reading. I do love reading, but I found it because of a YouTube video that kind of explained it to me. How, after reading this book, Doji suddenly became, Doji. And, by the way it sounds, that she went through the 12-week course and felt inspired to write a song, which was then Yucky Blucky Fruitcake, which then finally gained her the traction that she needed. I did not buy this book with said expectations that I'm going to get, a viral TikTok hit. That's not exactly what I'm going for. If it happens, cool. But if it takes longer, I'm not really stressing about it. But I just wanted to get up here and just kind of, talk about, what I've been reading as I complete week 1. And that's going to be a thing that I'm going to do with this little series as well. I'm just going to post it once each week, talking about the course, my general feelings on it, things that you guys watching this could also apply to your own, music careers or creative ventures / journeys. And part of this that I'm reading in leading up to week 1, which is titled Recovering a Sense of Safety. And I think that's something that each of us could very much take something from. Because a lot of us as people, especially as artists, especially as creatives, we don't really feel safe. We don't really feel nurtured. Another point, let me adjust that a little bit. It's better. Another point that it brings up is how a lot of people later on who have specific specific callings to certain art forms and certain medias will, whether it's intentionally or unintentionally, they will get a job that is linked directly close to that form of artistry. Say from what I've seen, photographers or people who have a strong love of photography will become photo reps. People who want to be artists will become critics or managers / A&Rs. Screenwriters will also become critics. It talks about it in examples in the book. They were not coming off the top of my head. A good example of this is Caroline, gifted photographer who made a successful but unhappy career as a photographer's rep. Another story about a man who wanted to be a painter, but ended up becoming a very successful multi-million-dollar stockbroker. And now, the way he fills that void and fills that creative void is by buying and collecting very expensive art pieces and also investing into artists so that way they can do their careers full time. And I guess what I'm just trying to say still can't talk. But I guess what I'm trying to say in this is that it's never too late for any of y'all. And if you have something that you very, very deeply care about, especially if it's artistic, please, for my sake, but most importantly for your sake, pursue it. You never know where it's going to take you. I still don't even know where this is going to take me. I have a vision of what I want, a vision of where it should be, and it's going to get there. Eventually the vision and reality will collide eventually. I just kind of have to keep putting the work in. But if you have a calling, if you have a desire, if you have any sort of creative calling, answer that. Do it. You owe it to yourself, especially in this economy where everyone is trying to bring you down. Companies and CEOs are profiting off of your misery. The most rebellious thing that you can do at this point is to do something for yourself. Do something that fulfills you, not only spiritually, not only emotionally, not only mentally, but also creatively. We are all artists in deep down. Some of us embrace that and truly become artists, and others become what they call in the book artist shadows. Hollow shells, not quite an artist, but still having a spark within them that is desperately begging to be let out. I used to be a lot like these people. I was always afraid to tell people, hey, I do music, hey, I produce as well. And now, anytime someone asks me about it, I'm still a little bit, not squeamish, but I'm still a little hesitant, just because my sound quality isn't where I want it to be. But nonetheless, I still go through with it, because the best time to do something is when you're afraid. I should honestly put that dialogue in the vlog. I'm gonna keep it in this video though, and I have another vlog coming for you guys as well. But bottom line, that's just what I've taken from the first page. I haven't even done week 1 yet. It's funny, I had no idea that I didn't even mean for this video to end up being this long. This is kind of just how the cookie crumbled in this situation. The cookie crumbled. Sound corny as fuck. But if any of you guys got some kind of value from this, or if any of you take any kind of value from this, I need you to look me in the eyes. Look me in the eyes and promise to yourself, but most importantly, or promise to me, but most importantly, promise to yourself that if you are a creative and you are exploring your passion, you are exploring your creativity, that you keep doing that. Keep on doing that. Please. It is the most fulfillment you can give yourself. And honestly, right now, in this current society, the current landscape where we are, everyone's at each other's necks. Billionaires are profiting off of you being miserable. The wealthiest thing that you can do is enrich yourself in happiness and creativity. And that is, me, and that is Taose, talking about recovering a sense of safety. I will make a video discussing the activities about week 1, how I feel, techniques that you guys could also use. And if you want to get this book, I'm not going to gatekeep it. I'm going to put it at the end of every video. It is called The Artist's Way. I don't know exactly how to link products in the YouTube description yet, but whenever I figure that out, I will eventually start linking the book in case any of you watching or following wants to buy the book for yourself. But yeah, that's Taose signing out, and hoping you guys stay creative.